everyone. Welcome to our 4th episode of I Love Chinatown Live. My name is Shao. I'm a resident of Chinatown, and I also grew up here. One of my favorite stores in Chinatown are the Bakeries, and that's where we will be heading to today. What's unique about Chinatown Bakeries are the variety of baked goods you can get. You can get something sweet, something savory, something big, something small. It's all there at a very affordable price. Here in Chinatown, we call baked goods bao. Bao is traditionally a steamed meat or vegetable filled bun, but here we call a variety of baked goods bao as well. So I'm gonna pick up a few baked goods for Devon, so let's go. Established in 2000, International Bakery offers traditional Chinese bakery fare. Located near the intersection of 10th and Vine, the majority of the customers are locals, some of who have been coming here since they were young. Customer favorites include egg tarts, pork buns, and cakes. International Bakery also makes mini mooncakes and almond cookies. Everything is made in-house and fresh every day. Preparation for the pork buns start as early as 4 a.m. to ensure they're ready when the bakery opens at 6 a.m. Opened in 2005, Mayflower Bakery offers a large selection of house-made, freshly baked and steamed buns, pastries, cookies, and cakes. Popular items include the buttercream bun, pork floss bun, and green tea Swiss roll cake. Can't decide what to try first? Not to worry. Most people buy a variety of sweet and savory items when they visit, and at $1 or $2 per pastry is a pretty sweet deal. Now that I have all my goodies, let's drop this off to Devon.
Hi, I'm Devon. I'm here at the Crane Community Center. I'm here to try some of the goods that Shao picked up for me from Chinatown. We've got goods from International Bakery and from Mayflower.
Let's take a look at what Shao got. Okay, so let's try, this is the steamed pork bun. This is from Mayflower Bakery. It's still kind of warm. So we have the pork barbecue bun here. It's super soft. This is a steamed bun, which means that the dough is wheat-based, but it's really light and airy. It's not dense at all. If you smell it, it's got a really lovely savory smell. It's very distinct for this kind of pork barbecue bun. There's really nice chunks of meat in there, and some of the sauces include like hoisin sauce, soy sauce. There's a little bit of sweetness, but it's still definitely a savory item.
Wow. It's super flavorful. It's very filling, so it's a great breakfast item in the morning. Like I said, like the texture is super spongy and airy. It's not dense at all. You can kind of see like the chunks of pork as well as a bit of onion, and it's pretty juicy, so I'd recommend a napkin. So let's try the next item.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's just a hot dog in a bun, but what makes it kind of unique is the slightly sweetness of the bread. And the fact that it's wrapped around the hot dog is, I think, really fun. Like, it's just fun to hold. It's like this wonderful shape, this coiled shape. So unlike like your standard American hot dog in a bun, you get this nice sweet bread not too sweet, and it's really airy in texture, and then it's contrasted by like the savoriness and like the slightly salty snap of the hot dog. The next one we have here is pork floss. It is a very unique Chinese bakery item. The pork floss is actually dried pork, and it's been processed to be super fine, so it's almost kind of like little threads, but it's got a very cool and unique texture. The eating experience is something that's super fun and very unique to this kind of item. And you can find rosong, or pork floss, pastries and buns in just about any traditional Chinese bakery. Okay, so I'm so excited to try this because I've never had it in this sponge cake form before. There are like different versions of pork floss buns that are similar to like a baked bun or a steamed bun, but this is something new, so I'm really excited to try. Okay. Wow, okay, I did not expect that. Okay, it looks like cake, it looks like sponge cake, and it is, but I promise you it's not too sweet. And the pork floss on top is like so fun to eat. Like it's got a really like airy but crispy texture. Think of like crumbled potato chips on top of your favorite food or something. Like it just adds like the extra element to the whole eating experience. Let's save my personal favorite for last, which are the egg tarts. We're gonna move into some of the sweeter buns we have here. We have a buttercream bun with a little bit of coconut on top, and then we also have the pineapple bun, and you can see like the top is cracked. It's glazed yellow with a little bit of egg wash, and sometimes looks like a pineapple, that's where the name comes from. So let's start off with the pineapple bun. Okay, as you can see, it's when you break it apart, it's pretty crumbly. Something that I really like about pineapple buns is the kind of like crispy sugar topping. So it's like sugar, a bit of flour, a bit of butter. It's kind of messy when you're eating it, but it's super delicious, still super delicious. Similar to apple pie, every Chinese bakery has their own version of making like certain kinds of buns, and the pineapple bun is no exception. So pineapple buns can vary in look and pattern across different Chinese bakeries. Let's give it a try. I'm gonna tear off a bit. Okay, so contrary to its name, some pineapple buns don't actually have any pineapple in them. It's only the top, like the crisscross top that looks like the outside of a pineapple. And of course the color, but I've had pineapple buns that have like fruit fillings or cream fillings. This one happens to be plain. It's still very delicious. Second to last one is going to be the buttercream bun. It's very distinct in how it looks. It's got a split down the middle, it's kind of elongated in shape, and it's got some dusted coconut on top, and inside is the buttercream filling. Okay, so the coconut kind of gets all over your hands, but not to worry, it's like all part of the fun eating experience. It's super light and fluffy, which I'm noticing is a trending characteristic between like different Chinese bakery items. The inside is buttercream. It's actually not coconut. It's very light. It's been whipped, so it's super fluffy. I would say it's even lighter than like maybe Italian or like American style buttercream. It blends in really well with the fluffy texture of the bread, and it's low-key kind of addicting. Okay, I've saved my favorite for last, my personal favorite. So these are egg tarts, and you can find them at most Chinese bakery. There are two different versions. Here I have the Hong Kong style version. There's also a Portuguese version with a little bit of brulee on top, so it's a little bit burnt, like the sugar is burnt. But we're gonna be trying the Hong Kong style. The outside is very flaky, as I said before, but you really don't get the experience until you try it. The inside is like really soft, almost cloud-like, but it's still kind of got that custardy texture. And the flavor is eggy, it's sweet, and I just love like how bright it is. It's such like a fun treat to eat, and it just looks beautiful. Okay, so the egg custard is not like a baked or scrambled egg. It's got sugar, milk, and egg, and it's been cooked to almost like a light jello consistency. So good egg tarts should have a little bit of a wobble inside. Once they cool down, it kind of like more solidifies, but they keep their soft custardy texture for a pretty long time. So whether you get them hot or whether you get them room temperature, they're really delicious. Okay, I am super full. It was all thanks to Shao that I was able to try some of like classic bakery items you can get in Chinatown. That concludes our 4th episode of I Love Chinatown Live. Make sure to follow, like, and subscribe to PCDC on our social media. So on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and if you have a WeChat, make sure to add us on WeChat. Follow the hashtags I Love Chinatown for future episodes and more I Love Chinatown events. See you next time.